The Christmas...
They were praying, and as soon as they said amen, they said their face to God.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Gary Roedemeier. Melissa Swan has the evening off. Before we go to Paducah tonight, we want to warn you about some roads that are getting slick in parts of Kentuckiana. Even at this hour, police say it has resulted in several non-injury accidents, especially in parts of Floyd County, Indiana. Ken Schultz joins us now with a look at what's going on with the weather at this hour. Ken?
Actually, we have
Indiana's News Channel. Jefferson County police are on the scene of a stabbing death tonight. Police say it happened in the Worthington Hills area off of Westport Road. In final heartbreak for Paducah, but it was also a day that brought hope for the future. Over 2,000 people came to say a final goodbye to 3 young lives lost to gunfire. And thousands of others across the country watched on television, all still wondering why it happened. As the News Channel's Matthew Hilk reports from Paducah, today's tribute was uplifting.
You can see it in their numbers. You can hear it in their voices. And you can read it in their words. They are mournful, but they are also grateful.
It hurts to see them go, but to them, there's no better way to go. They were praying, and as soon as they said amen, they seen the face of God.
Today we honor Casey, Nicole, and Jessica as well.
Casey.
You brought love, joy, and pride into your daddy and mommy's lives.
Nicole.
One of those bouncy little gals. No, I take that back. She wasn't little. In fact, she was real tall.
And Jessica.
She's very wonderful and very faithful.
Keep on looking ahead. Let your heart not forget. We are not home yet.
Home. A place that tries to mourn while it tries to explain.
It escapes all logic. We aren't able to understand all things. It is a matter of faith.
Today, their faith is very strong as they say goodbye.
Well, we're going to try to put our lives back together.
In Paducah, Matthew Hill, Kentuckiana's News Channel, WHAS 11.
And that was the Heath High School Choir that you heard singing, and one of those choir members was the sister of the alleged gunman, Michael Carneal. Well, police are still looking for a motive in the Paducah shootings. Investigators interviewed Michael Carneal twice today. Carneal, seen here Monday, has admitted to shooting 8 schoolmates, killing 3 of them, and he now insists that he acted alone. But the McCracken County Sheriff doesn't believe him at this point. Investigators recovered 3 guns from one of Carneal's friends who lived right down the street, but so far there is no evidence of a connection.
If it comes out that he acted alone, that's better than if he acted with others. But I mean, I think that they need to be clear based on what the evidence is, where we stand on it.
The sheriff also says there is no proof to rumors that other students had earplugs on that fateful day. For now, Carneal remains in a juvenile facility. Investigators don't know when they'll talk to him again. And later in our newscast tonight, my personal thoughts on the Paducah tragedy and my remembrance of that city, a place where I used to live and work. Louisville police now know the identities of 5 women found dead in West Louisville yesterday, but they still have no suspects in the killings. 3 women were found shot to death at 34th and Hale. One of them was Elnora Dumas. She owned the home where her body was found, and she was 71 years old. Donna McElroy, who is 42, was also found at the home. And another woman was found in the backyard with a gun nearby. That woman was identified as Linda Jones, a neighbor. And police know the identities of 2 women found in a cellar on Elliott Avenue yesterday. They are 18-year-old Christy Lynn Motley and Jodine Nichols, both from New Albany. The women were shot once in the head at close range. An autopsy shows they had been dead for about 2 weeks. Police in Boulder, Colorado want to interview John Benet Ramsey's parents once again, and they also want to talk to her older brother. It has been almost a year since the 6-year-old beauty pageant contestant was found strangled to death in her parents' home. Now there is a new lead investigator who says police have new information and new questions. Commander Mark Beckner says John Benet's parents are still a focus of the investigation.
Yeah. What I will say is, we have an umbrella of suspicion, and people have come and gone under that umbrella. They do remain under an umbrella of suspicion, but we're not ready to name any suspects.
And the new lead investigator says John Benet's 10-year-old brother is considered to be a material witness. Police arrested 2 TWA employees today and one of their spouses for allegedly stealing a piece of the wreckage from Flight 800. Officers say the group wanted to find evidence that the plane was downed by a missile. The FBI has ruled out that theory in their investigation. One spouse has been under investigation since he revealed last May that he had fabric from a seat cushion on the aircraft. The former head of Frankfurt's YMCA told the court today and his victims that he is sorry for molesting young children. Mike Kennedy made the emotional statement as he was sentenced today for 209 counts of having sex with boys that he contacted at the Y. Kennedy admitted taking dozens of nude photos of 5 young boys and having sex with them in his office. He was sentenced to 60 years in prison.
There were many, many times that I wanted to stop offending the boys, but for some reason I didn't. My thinking became so irrational that I thought I could stop molesting on my own, and that none of the boys I abused would ever tell anyone.
Well, the prosecutor says despite the conviction, Frankfurt parents are still worried about their children. They still think about the molestation case when they drop off their children at the Y. Kennedy will be eligible for parole in 8 years. And this Louisville man now faces felony charges in connection with his alleged lie about being carjacked and kidnapped earlier this week. Richard Johnson was arraigned on misdemeanor charges of false reporting yesterday, but now he is charged with arson and attempted theft. Johnson told police on Wednesday that someone kidnapped him at gunpoint, robbed him, and torched his car. Investigators still don't know why he allegedly made up the story. Next, the high school football story of the century in Louisville. St. X and Trinity are about to go head-to-head for the state title. The fans are ready, and their story is coming up.
You're watching Gary Roedemeier, Melissa Swan, meteorologist Ken Schultz, Storm Team Forecast, and Gary Gumption Sports. This is Kentuckiana's News Channel, WHAS 11.
Kentuckiana's News Channel, WHAS 11, is sponsored by Chrysler Plymouth Dealers.
With Plymouth, this is what you pay for, and this is what you get. Take Plymouth Grand Voyager SE for only $299 a month. Lease Grand Voyager SE with great features like air, 7-passenger seating, a 4th door, and much more. And this is what you pay, just $299 a month. One more time. This is what you pay for, and this is what you get. See your nearby Chrysler and Plymouth dealer today.
Holiday wishes come true this Friday and Saturday during the Bell Ringer sale at Bacon. It's the most exciting event of the season, where you'll save on outerwear store-wide. Find warm and wonderful savings on sweaters, on sale for the entire family, and save on Vanity Fair robes for women. Save up to 50% store-wide. Get the best prices and celebrate the season. Don't miss the Bell Ringer sale at Bacon's.
This Saturday.
Live and in person, meet the 12 sexiest guys around.
This Saturday.
A special appearance from Louisville Tonight Live's Kentuckiana Men at Town Mall in E-Town.
This Saturday.
Calendar profits benefit the WHAS Crusade for Children.
The time is now. The Storm Team, WHAS 11's commitment to weather forecasting. 5 weather professionals, experience, accurate, dedicated, dependable, trusted. The Storm Team. The time is now. Kentuckiana's News Channel, WHAS 11. Start your weekend on the right foot, live Saturday morning on WHAS 11.
On a frozen AstroTurf field in the middle of a 30-degree December day, it will be another Cold War tomorrow afternoon. It will be the Battle of Green Park as St. X and Trinity, two old rivals who have never played each other for the state title, will play for the trophy at 4 p.m. As the News Channel's Jeff Lifson shows us, the game is bringing out the same heated passions in December as it did in balmy September.
You name it, I stuffed it in here. So I got the good old toboggans and sweats. We're ready to go out and win.
I got my toboggan because I got to keep my ears warm tomorrow because it's going to be cold.
Sensing a theme here?
We'll probably be so hot tomorrow we won't need these sweatshirts.
Are you figuring this one out? Yes, right here, late this afternoon at the St. X school store. It's the Tiger fans' version of retail one-upmanship. Simply put, we can buy more St. X stuff than any old Trinity fan.
Go Trinity.
But as young fashion model Evan Krause demonstrates, they've got the same stuff, and they're snapping it up just as quickly over at Trinity's Shamrocks R Us store. Evan's dad is doing the buying and the early brainwashing.
We only have a couple friends that actually went to St. X, and I've taught him to boo them, so he's ready.
They're all ready. Every painted-faced teenager from Poplar Level to Shelbyville Road, and all the alums in between. These are actually scenes from the madness back in September. But has the decibel level changed at all? Has the insanity changed? Only one change. For the first time ever, this one's for the state trophy rather than just the shillelagh.
This is a 3 C's kind of weekend here for high school football at Cardinal Stadium. They're playing a championship game tonight, just like they will be tomorrow. It's darn cold, just like it will be tomorrow. But tomorrow will be St. X and Trinity. That's where the 3rd C comes in. Tomorrow, it'll be crowded.
Oh, brother. Oh, father. Oh, Sister Mary Agnes, will it be crowded. Just think of all the epic games played in front of mammoth crowds in this high school version of the Civil War. Could they break the 40,000 mark tomorrow? Could it give birth to a brand new generation of rivalry?
You can't say that we don't start early.
Beat St. X.
Got news for you. That's already begun. Jeff lives in Kentuckiana's News Channel, WHAS 11.
Trinity won the first game this year with a score of 9-0, and once again, game time for the rematch, 4 o'clock. Well, football fans better bundle up and bring the blanket, as you saw, and the hats. How cold will it be at kickoff, and will there be flurries? Ken Schultz has your big game forecast next.
It's time to play the Kentucky Lottery. Somebody's gonna win, might as well be you.
Hi everybody, I'm Chip Holston. Tonight's winning pick 3 number is going to be 157. Once again, tonight's winning pick 3 number is 157. Keep in mind tonight's drawing is witnessed by the accounting firm of KPMG Pete Marwick. Now it's time to play pick 4. Tonight's winner here, 9053. 9053 is going to be your winning pick 4 number for this evening. Here comes your shot at $100,000 in cash with Cash 5. Let's see if you've got tonight's winners. We'll start off with 9, followed by 11, number 10, number 7, and the final number worth $100,000 is 5. Taking a final look at all of tonight's winners, those Cash 5 numbers, 9, 11, 10, 7, and 5. Be sure to try our newest $2 ticket called Celebrate 98. You could win up to $9,800 instantly. Good night and good luck from the Kentucky Lottery.
WHAS 11 Storm Team is sponsored by Evans Furniture Showrooms.
At Evans Furniture Showrooms, home furnishings are totally interest-free until the year 2000. Pay just $10 down and $10 a month, and that's all you pay until the next century. Right now, Evans Furniture Showrooms makes it easier than ever to own the furniture, carpet, and bedding you want most. You get store-wide savings and financing that's free for '98 and free for all of '99. This free financing offer goes all the way until the year 2000. Only at Evans Furniture Showrooms, today through Monday.
Now, Kentuckiana's most trusted source for weather, the WHAS 11 Storm Team.
We have been seeing these snow showers move through the region from time to time, putting down quite a bit of snow in a brief period of time in any one spot, dusting the ground, During the day, believe it or not, even with the cloud cover, the sunshine was beaming through those clouds and helping to warm the pavement just enough to melt most of that, so it wasn't a bad commute back home this evening. But now that the sun is set, these snow showers, and there are just a few of them out there, when they pass through a community, they drop a little bit of snow, dust to ground, but now that freezes on some roadway surfaces. And for the balance of the evening and early nighttime hours, again, we're going to be seeing these pockets of snow showers move on through the Kentuckiana region. Hit and miss variety, but where you get hit, you're going to have to watch out for the roadway surfaces because they will be on the slick side. But in general, we are seeing this activity diminish in the region, leaving us with just flurries in the forecast for the day tomorrow. As we go out and take a look at this from a wider scale, we're not alone. In fact, most of the Midwest, down through the Ohio Valley into the Northeast, it's been a miserable day today thanks to this low pressure system. The winds around this low and around this high pressure system have brought those gusty northwest winds into the area, dropped our wind chill values to around 0. Not much change tomorrow. We may see a few breaks in the overcast, but we will see more clouds and sun. We'll see those snow flurries. Also have that breeze. Right now, 24 degrees, factor in the wind chill this hour is 0. It's going to be cold on through the day tomorrow, just like that. High temperature today, 34. 24-hour current, 200s melted down. That amounted to 2/10 of an inch of snow officially, but many areas seeing as much as a half, even 3/4 of an inch of snow the last 24 hours. Tomorrow with the clouds and flurries, everybody in the Ohio and Tennessee valleys will be in the 30s. For us, it looks like the low 30s with wind chills in the single figures in the morning, only in the teens during the afternoon. We'll see a little more sunshine Sunday, get up to the 40-degree mark here. Chilly Sunday, but a better looking day Sunday than what we'll have on Saturday. Then as we get into early next week, this storm system will arrive, and the problem with this is I think the moisture from this storm system could get here before the cold air leaves, so that late Monday or early Tuesday, we could see a wintry mix of precipitation again. Flurries, well, the snow showers in the region will be diminishing the flurries, but again, for the next couple of hours, may have a brief burst of moderate snow in some communities, which will give you the slick spots around. Then flurries later tonight, 20 degrees our low temperature with that wind chill around 0. 32 will be our high tomorrow with flurries and that breeze continuing. Sunday, 40, 45 Monday, and then Monday night, Tuesday morning, we could see a mixture of rain, sleet, and snow developing, changing to rain as temperatures warm into the mid-40s for Tuesday and Wednesday.
A little snow, but not exactly aspen.
There'll be a lot of green out of Cardinal Stadium perhaps tomorrow, but there's going to be a lot of blue too.
All right. Thank you very much, Ken. Next, a letter written over 100 years ago, selling for hundreds of thousands of dollars. And the world of George Jetson about to become a reality. We have a space-age gadget for your home coming up.
Ken Schultz's Storm Team Weather has the seal of approval from the American Meteorological Society.
Some long-distance companies are making a lot of noise these days. Yet one company is listening to you. And while the others are busy shouting, Telco is busy bringing you the long-distance service you ask for. Introducing Telco Choice, with low flat rates and no-nonsense savings, just by dialing 10297 before the 1 area code and number. Sure, we could have made a lot of noise too, but all we did was listen. All you have to do is dial. Now you have a choice. Telco Choice.
Right now at Winn-Dixie, we have a spectacular pork sale. Save $1.28 a pound when you buy a WD Select Lean Bone-In Pork Loin Value Pack. It's just 98 cents a pound during Winn-Dixie's pork sale. Don't miss it. Double your savings during Winn-Dixie's unbelievable buy one, get one free sale. Look for items like Starkist Chunk Light Tuna, Edie's Grand Ice Cream, Bluebonnet Spread, and lots more. During the buy one, get one free sale now at Winn-Dixie.
Come to Shoney's, where we say good morning with a great breakfast. Just $3.99 for the unlimited breakfast bar. $3.99. Served hot and fresh every weekday morning. Shoney's for breakfast. Let's eat. Come to Shoney's for steak. Order a sizzling T-bone or a mouth-watering ribeye with choice of potatoes starting at only $6.99. Dinner even includes the unlimited salad bar. Shoney's for steak, starting at $6.99. Let's eat.
It's the Kohl's Night into Day sale. Shop Friday from 4 till 11 p.m. for Night Owl specials, like 40% off cold weather boots for the entire family, 50% off Mrs. Petite's and plus-size wool separates, plus an extra 10% off small electrics already sale price. Then shop Saturday for even more great savings throughout the store. Get all your holiday gifts at the Kohl's Night into Day sale. A sale so big, it won't fit into one day. Shop Friday night, shop again Saturday at Kohl's.
I'm Ted Koppel. Coming up on Nightline, Arlington National Cemetery, the latest political battleground in Washington's partisan war of attrition. Tonight.
A letter written by President Abraham Lincoln 135 years ago was sold at auction today. It is considered to be one of the finest letters of condolence ever written. Lincoln sent it to a young daughter who had lost her father during the Civil War. It's dated December the 23rd of 1862. The letter sold for $422,000 at the Christie's auction house in New York. And from the past to the future, this space-age gadget could save you some work cleaning your house. This is a vacuum cleaner. It is totally robotic and literally has a mind of its own. The vacuum uses a radar-like system, like a bat, to locate objects and keep from tipping over things like this glass. And it's pretty handy. The low design allows it to reach hard-to-clean places like under beds. But like a lot of new products, it is not cheap. The price, $800. Next, the Kentucky High School Football Championships are spiced by a little bourbon and some beechwood aging. Highlights from Cardinal Stadium, cold Cardinal Stadium, next.
Oh my gosh, did you see the way he skates? He's so cute. He is so squeezable. Oh, with those pinchable little cheeks. Don't you just want to hug him and take him home? I think I love him. He's so cute.
Hi there.
Hi, Scott.
Introducing Snowden, the cutest, softest snowman ever to lace up skates. You'll find Snowden and his forest friends make the perfect gift for someone on your list, even if it's you. Find the cutest holiday gifts at Target.
For over 35 years, H&S has been your Christmas headquarters, and this year promises to be even better. From Pooh to Tigger, trees to wreaths, and ribbons to lights, H&S has it all to make your Christmas special. Plus, our experts are here to help you select the right holiday decorations for your home, inside and out. The H&S Christmas Shop, Jeffersontown, Dixie Highway, and Preston Highway, helping you spread holiday cheer.
Here's one of the great new gift ideas you'll find at Walgreens. A steam and dry iron that's cordless. A $100 value, just $39.99. And for the kids, the electric G-Skill train set with 16 feet of track is a great value for only $59.99 at Walgreens. This 9.6-volt radio-controlled pickup truck is fully directional up to 100 feet, now just $79.99. And 100 bulb deluxe light sets, regularly $4.99 each, are now 3 for $10 at Walgreens. A very merry place.
Here in the Outback, you can't take anything for granted.
You did remember how I love onions, didn't you?
Even a simple meal can be an adventure.
Exercise? I forgot the bloomin' onion.
At Outback Steakhouse, you get all the mood of the Outback with none of the inconvenience.
Roger. Dessert?
Outback Steakhouse. No rules, just right.
Join the Louisville Orchestra for a magical night celebrating the holiday season. It's National City Holiday Sound, Sunday, December 7th. Call 568-1111.
Now Gary Gumption with a real case of nerves.
Yes, indeed. There are about 240 sets of eyes staring at the ceiling right now. Those eyes belong to the players and coaches from Trinity and St. Xavier on the eve of the biggest game of their historic rivalry. The Rocks and the Tigers will play for the 4A championship Saturday afternoon. History's already been made in the 2A title game. Bourbon County hasn't had a winning football season in 10 years yet. First-year coach Dudley Hilton had the Colonels leading Owensboro Catholic by 3 late in the fourth. Owensboro back to kick the game-tying field goal, but watch as the kick is blocked, and Jeremy Wigglesworth, is that the best name you've heard all year or what? Jeremy Wigglesworth scoops up the ball, takes it back 87 yards for the touchdown. The Colonels got another late score from Tim Parisian to make the final score Bourbon County 39, Owensboro Catholic 22. But instead of talking about Bourbon County's first state championship, Dudley wanted to complain that not one player from this title team was voted to the All-State team.
A little disappointed in the AP poll. We can't get the press
helping us old county schools. And I'm really disappointed. Tim Pershing didn't even get honorable mention. And all you reporters here, he got about 2,500 yards. Heck of a football player. And I don't know, these AP polls, I can't figure them out because they sure cheat the county schools. And we do play football in the counties. And I do want to...
There you go, Coach. You got in your shot. It was a miserable day at the stadium. Not sure those guys noticed. Pulling for Beechwood in the single-A championship game, Harrodsburg star lineman Dennis Johnson lost to Beechwood in overtime last year in the title game. No overtime needed this year. Beechwood running back Adam Wolfick scored 4 touchdowns as his team won 26-0. That's 7 titles in 8 years for Beechwood and another season-ending heartache for Dennis Johnson.
It hurts bad. I wanted to come out here and win me a state title, but it just didn't happen.
State champs, 6 out of 7 years. That's I don't really know what it's all about because I've never been here before, but it's just a great win for us.
Beechwood will go into next season carrying a 26-game winning streak. It's back into the land of giants tomorrow for Cardinal center Alex Sanders. The 6'7" junior will once again be the smallest center on the court when Purdue comes into Freedom Hall.
A lot of times in my life I've been bigger than the other guys, and now the shoe's on the other foot and I'm smaller. But I'll take it. I know the next level the guys will be bigger, and I just keep working on my outside game, and hopefully if I make it to the next level, wherever I play after this, it'll help me out playing against bigger guys.
Cards in Purdue tomorrow night at 7 o'clock. You won't catch the Cats talking big about their big win over Bob Knight and the Hoosiers last year. Kentucky pasted Indiana with its second worst whipping since Bob Knight took over as coach 27 years ago. The Wildcats beat the Hoosiers by 36. And it seems that UK's dominating this series, winning 5 of the last 6 games against the Hoosiers.
That's rare, it's Indiana, Kentucky, it's a big rivalry, and you have to expect for it to be a great game, and that's usually what it is.
For a long time, I thought this rivalry was bigger than Kentucky.
You look in the crowd, it's blue and red, just everywhere, and everybody's just, it's a lot of emotion.